Are you the captain now, or are you still a passenger? Because if you're still a passenger, close this video. This video is not for you. Are you willing to take control of your ship? All you need to do is take the damn wheel. What do you want out of life? Are you being pulled in 1,000 directions? Because if you are, you're going nowhere. Do you have a clear vision of what you want out of life? And if you don't, when you're in your deathbed at some point in your life, I guarantee you that you will regret it. So stick around, because we're going to dive exactly into that. First thing I want to cover with you is the following. Life is complex, and there's a lot of chaos and noise in life, especially now in the world. Everybody wants you to do something. Your attention is being pulled from 1,000 different directions. By your phone, by social media, by corporations, by your family, by your friends, by your own mind. Your own mind is pulling you in 1,000 different directions. You may have a scattered mind. Most of us do. I certainly do now, and I try my best to put it under control, get it under control. But you're being pulled in 1,000 directions. When you're being pulled in 1,000 directions, you cannot go anywhere. Imagine you have a ship. We have a little boat This is a river I'm in front of. Say we have a little boat right there, and we tie 1,000 ropes all around that boat, and we get 1,000 men and women and children and anything in between all around this river right here, and we all start pulling from all directions. Some people over here, some people on the other side of the river, in every direction. 1,000 directions, and that boat is being pulled by equal forces. Where is that boat going to go? Go. Answer me. Where is that boat going to go? If you answer A, forward, you're wrong. If you answer B, if you said backwards, you are wrong. That boat is going to go nowhere. Are you that boat? Are you being pulled in 1,000 directions? Because if you are, you're going nowhere. I guarantee you. And you know how I guarantee you? Because I've been there. I've been pulled in 1,000 different directions in the middle of a river. Not physically, literally, but figuratively. And you know where I went? Nowhere. I was stuck in a homeostatic tendency, in the status quo, being pulled in 1,000 forces, but not in one specific force directly. And it's actually kind of painful. You're being stretched out in every direction. It's not exactly a pleasant feeling. So, if you're not moving in a specific direction, it's most likely because you are in the same boat that I was in before. No pun intended. We were on the same boat. I've been there. And many times in my life, I've been there, you know, and even now, I'm not perfect. I'm still fighting my battles. So, okay, so we're this boat, we're in the middle of a river, we're being pulled in 1,000 directions. What do we do? Well, if you're the captain of your own ship, which is a decision you have to make, you may not even be the captain of the ship. You may just be a bystander on the ship that is going nowhere. The first thing that you need to do is that if you want that boat to go anywhere, and you've been in the status quo, and you've been pulled in 1,000 directions, but you're not even the captain, you haven't even taken ownership of your life to that extent yet. You're just a passenger on your own boat, but you're not even the captain in your own boat. Man, how gross is that? You're on your own boat and you can't even be the captain of your own boat? Man, that is insanity. So step number 1 is be the damn captain of your damn boat. I'm the captain now. Are you the captain now, or are you still a passenger? Because if you're still a passenger, close this video. This video is not for you. This video is for captains and captains only. Okay? Are you the captain now, or are you still the passenger? If you're not the captain now, I invite you to take this as an offer, as an invitation. I'm inviting you to be the captain now. You can be the captain now. I give you permission. If you need the permission, you need permission from someone, fine, I'll give it to you. You have the authority, the right, and the power to be the captain of your own boat. There you go, I gave it to you. If you still need the permission from someone, anyone, I'll raise my hand. Look, I make you the captain of your own boat. Congratulations. Ideally, you wouldn't need my damn permission because it's meaningless. Permission is meaningless. You don't need permission. But if you need it, if you want it, if you so crave the permission and acceptance and validation from someone, I, the King Liam, give you the permission. You're sanctified. You're now the captain of your own boat. Newsflash, my permission doesn't mean shit. It's just words coming out of my mouth. You don't need the permission to become the captain of your own boat. All you need to do is take the damn wheel. You don't need my permission. My permission doesn't mean anything. Permission doesn't mean anything. What means something is action. My action, not your actions. Are you willing to take control of your ship? I think you can. But what does it even matter what I think? What do you think about yourself? Can you take action of your own ship? Can you take control of your own ship? You can. So now that you've taken control of your own ship, now you're the captain now. Captain, all aboard. What do we need to do? Well, remember, this boat is being pulled in 1,000 directions. So it just so happens that on this little boat, there's a little knife or a little machete. Now we need to go to every single rope pulling this boat in the middle of the river in every single direction, and we need to cut every damn rope. Cut it. Cut it. Cut it. We need to cut every rope pulling your boat, captain, in every single direction. We need to cut every single one of them ruthlessly, vigorously, with speed and precision. And even a little anger if you want. A little anger is good once in a while. A little bit of anger, not too much, but a little bit, that you're sick, that you're being pulled in 1,000 directions and your boat is going nowhere, and you decide, you know what, I'm gonna cut some ropes tonight. Oh yeah, we're gonna cut some ropes, baby. And what you'll see is that every single rope that you're starting to cut, what you realize is that every single rope that you cut, the boat kind of twitches a little bit. There's a little bit of movement. There's a little bit of action. There's a little bit of trajectory. Because now the boat is freed from one other force pulling it in a direction that it doesn't want to go. So as you begin to slowly chip and cut through every single rope, what you start to realize is the movement begins to be injected into the boat. Movement is starting to flow with the boat. And every single rope you cut, the more free you become. You're the captain of the ship now. But here's the thing, cutting the ropes is not easy. And remember, you're being pulled in 1,000 directions here on the river. You're not going to cut 1,000 ropes in one day. Rome was not built in a day, my friend. And life right now, if you're stuck in the middle of a river, not going anywhere, you're not going to do it in one day. It's going to be a daily habit of cutting these ropes. There's 1,000 of them. You're only one man. And some of these ropes are thick. Some of them are thin, but some of these ropes are thick. And you're probably going to have to saw these ropes off with a saw for, one rope might take you 37 minutes to cut. But here's what you're going to do. You're the captain now. Let me give you a suggestion. Let me tell you what I did. Every day I got up and I cut every single rope. Not every single one of them, but I cut rope a little bit every day. And little by little, I became more and more and more free. I became better and better and better at cutting ropes. And slowly but surely, I started to free my boat from these outward forces. Because remember, you're not pulling these ropes. It's other people, organizations, mechanisms, systems pulling the rope for you. And you didn't decide what direction they were going to pull it in. They pulled it in whatever direction they wanted to. So now that you've taken control as the captain and you're cutting these ropes, it takes time. But if you make a habit of cutting these ropes every day, you'll see incredible things happen for you. You'll start to take control of your ship. You'll see that you'll start to gain motion and movement. Now, what are these ropes in real life? Let's get into some of the ropes holding you back. Number one rope is your own mind. Scattered mind, pulling you in different directions. Lying to yourself, fear, your own mind. is your greatest enemy and your greatest asset, your greatest friend. So your mind. What are some other ropes? Example of other ropes: poor nutrition, addictive patterns, consumption of foods that are destroying your mind, that are destroying your body, that are destroying your purpose, your vision, your brain. That's another rope. What's another rope? Toxic relationships. What's another rope that's probably holding you back from creating the reality that you want? Maybe it's a job that you freaking hate and that it drains your energy. You get home and you're exhausted. That's another rope. We need to cut it strategically. And I'll talk about more how you can achieve financial independence for yourself, not through some weird, mechanism, but through learning the fundamentals of business so you can become free for yourself. But that's another rope. We can talk about it another day. What other ropes? Not sleeping well enough. What other ropes? Thinking about what your friends think of you. I was walking earlier and I was recording some of these videos. Some guys looked at me like I was crazy. I'd never seen somebody apparently record a video. I could allow that to be a rope to hold me back, but I didn't. I just kept on because I don't care. What other ropes? What about what your parents think of you? That's a good rope. Some of you are so concerned with your parents think of you. And there you are. Now that you cut the ropes, you can move, you can flow, and you can enjoy the journey. Like I said, I don't know where he's going. I don't know where you're going. But if it's in a good direction, like I said earlier, I'll see you there.